Hi Gemini, so this is going to be your beginning of July reading. We're going to do a Celtic cross spread, see what comes up, general or love or otherwise. We'll see what happens. I'm feeling love for you guys, but we'll see. Alright, what are the messages for Gemini for the beginning of July, the 1st through the 15th? This is central energy for Gemini, 1st through the 15th. Ooh, too much. I have a new deck I'm using. Hopefully you guys like it. All right, what is the energy for Gemini? Central energy, 1st through the 15th. 1st through the 15th. Queen of Cups. So, interesting. So, somebody of the water suit, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, somebody who is intuitive, warm, loving, emotional, somebody that's deciding where to put their love. What do they want to do with this very precious cup? This could be external to you. This can be just an energy you're feeling. Where do I want to give this love? What does this mean to me? It's almost like making your own love very sacred, dispelling your energy very cautiously, nurturing, very nurturing card. So what helps or hinders this? What helps or hinders this for Gemini? Ooh. It's going to help or hinder them. Three of Wands. Kind of deciding where or how you are going to dispense this cup of love. This is the person looking either out for their ships to come in or out to where they can go. Sorry, not where their ships can go, like where they want to be in life. What does it look like? What does it feel like? But they're also looking for their fourth wand, their stability, their happy home, happy family. So this is kind of the energy of how am I going to go about this? Where does this lead me? Following my passions? Will the person that I want to share my love with show up? Or will this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio want to expand their life with me, travel with me? Doesn't have to be travel, but it's like having a same worldly perspective. What their idea of their world in the future, does it look like it wants to be, is it in line with what mine is? What's the basis of this reading? What's the basis of this reading? What's the subconscious of this reading? The Fool, yeah, going on a new journey. You want to go on a new journey, or you are going on a new journey. This feels cautious. This energy is very cautious. Even though the Fool is kind of taking a leap of faith, it's like you're doing everything in your power to think about every side of the potential pitfalls, wins, losses of taking a new journey with your heart. Following your passions in your heart. There's no pentacles here yet, so there's no real stability yet. It's really feels like a leap of faith. So, what's in the past for Gemini? What's in the past? What's in the past for Gemini? Four of Pentacles. With this in the past, it feels like, I know this is Pentacles, but it feels like working on your heart. You could be holding on. This is holding on too tightly to your stability. But his heart is kind of closed with this because this is his focus. Kind of like a lack mentality. I don't have enough. I can't share. But this is kind of fleeting. This is leaving. You probably stayed in this energy for a little bit too long. Well, there's no right or wrong, but it feels like a long time. And now you're finally like, you know what? I want to see where my heart leads me, my intuition leads me, my passions lead me. I want to go on this new journey. I want to start again. I want to try. You could have worries about finances, about taking this new journey. But this is a past energy, so I like to see that. What's the current energy? What's the current energy for? Ooh, yeah. Single, abundant, everything kind of just comes to you. There's a little, I don't know what that is, a bird. Things just come to you though. So this is kind of the energy of once you're on your divinely guided life purpose, which is following your heart, following your passions, it's like things just come to you. It's like you flow with the river of life, so to speak. So things just start to become easier. Things start to fall into place. So if you were worried about money before taking this new step, know that in the future things will just kind of come to you as signs that yes, you're on the right place, on the right track, doing the right thing. And if you're not, you'll get a roadblock. You'll get a sign. Ooh. Yeah. In the bottom, while I'm talking about this, the Ace of Wands, following your passions, new beginnings. What's the future energy? What's the future energy for Gemini? What's the future energy for Gemini? The Queen of Pentacles, yeah, really coming in. This could be an earth sign, or if you have like earth in your chart, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody that's in control of her finances or his finances, really abundant. So 9 to the Queen. This is a jump. It's like all of a sudden, I'm stable. Oh my gosh, this feels great. Everything's growing around me. Everything's working out. Yeah. It's like a fast moving river that you're on, flowing with life. That's really great to see. Wow. So coming into more money. I see that clearly after kind of taking this unknown leap of faith where there was no guarantees that this was going to work out. So this is in the near future, so and the Judgment wanted to fall out. So that's about the energy of Saturn retrograde, getting exactly your return of karma. That's the energy now. Everybody's seeing it. Ooh. Walking away from an unhealthy situation, putting in a good fight. Interesting. Let's clarify this 5 of Swords and your power. So whatever is propelling you forward, it feels like you couldn't stay there any longer. It's like you had to grow. You had to follow your passion because you felt like in the past, like it just wasn't what you wanted. It's like you woke up one day and you're like, I'm bored, or I don't want this. I have this fire inside me. I have to see what else is out there. 5 of Swords. This is the card where nobody's winning. Small victories. It's not enough. It's not fulfilling. What's in the environment? What's in the environment for Gemini? What's in the environment? What's in the environment? Queen of Swords. This can be external to you. So we have Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Actually, I feel like this is you. Queen of Swords. having to cut out anything in your life that isn't in your highest interest because you're going on this new journey. These bags are very light. You have no room to carry a bunch of BS in there. It's like cutting anything that's not serving you, anything that feels heavy. This is kind of like a new start energy. It feels very great. Yeah, it's like you can go down this river faster if you don't have a big barge. It's like just you floating down, and I mean, there's no coupling cards here. These are very singular cards, single people. So if you are looking for somebody, you're getting rid of everything in the past, ruthlessly, kind of coldly, because you've kind of come into this new level of realizing your self-worth, realizing who's there for you, who supports you, who's not there for you, who's there for you only in the good times. You know, you don't have to cut people out completely, but it's just like, yeah, that's just not a worry anymore. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm going to move forward, live my life, meet new people. What's in what do they need to know? Ooh, too many. Well, the sun wants to come out. Too many. What's going on here? Okay. What do they need to know? What do they need to know about this situation, this movement forward? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Yeah, so this is, if something feels like it's blocking your path, go a different way. You know, if something feels like you're constantly fighting, again, back to this kind of flowing river of life, like you find a roadblock. It's like, stop fighting, just go a different way. There's infinite amounts of possibilities in the world. Don't live in this state of lack. There's more options, there's more friends, there's so many more things to discover, people to meet. If somebody makes you feel like this, where you're defending yourself, you're fighting against, trying to go down this path, I mean, trying to stick out a job just for the money. It's like, yeah, this wants to come out for your outcome. Yeah, you have the world in your hands. You can go literally anywhere, because whatever was in the past, it feels like you just don't resonate with it anymore. It's like you're vibrating out of that feeling of restriction. You want to see this feels like going out on a journey, like new places. You have to be at least traveling. I feel that strongly. But setting out on a new venture. It could be work. It could be love. It could be love with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Swords here. Earth and air. Ooh, sun finally wants to come out. The sun. This is following what makes you feel free. What makes you feel warmth. What makes you feel abundant. And this is somebody that's carefree. Again, not having any baggage. This guy doesn't have any baggage on the back of his horse. This feels like a really positive movement forward. So if you're thinking about anything, you're thinking about, I want to do this, I don't know if I have the money for it, or I don't know if it's a good idea, this is a yes. This card is a yes. Follow your, we do have water here. Follow your heart. Follow what makes you feel fulfilled, what makes you feel abundant. We have stability coming in. And two cards about, kind of moving forward, seeing what other options are out there. Not fighting this blocked path anymore. Kind of just oh, that's not for me. There's something better there for me. I'm going to go a different way. Yeah, and just going, not having to win. This is just, nobody wins here. It's just like, well, if I kept fighting this path, it probably would have just gotten worse. The universe is trying to show me to go this way because that's what my heart wants to do, and I'm going to do it. It's like cutting any cords of resentment, cords of people that are holding you back. You're just light, I feel, free. Yeah. New beginning, new path. Absolutely, the Fool. So the answer is yes. Go forward fearlessly. The universe is going to support you guys. So what a positive reading for Gemini. I hope this reading gives you a little bit of confidence that you're on the right path. Do what your heart says yes to. Do what feels right. Do what brings passion, ignites this little pilot light inside of your soul that will eventually ignite a flame, a huge flame. It's coming in quickly. It's coming in quickly. Absolutely. 9 of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. So I hope this reading helped you, Gemini. I hope you guys have a wonderful beginning of July, and I'll be back soon with more readings. All right, thanks, guys.